I'm like proud that the cop had good memory, that he had a system last week. But
so he just remembered who he was.
Yep.
Wow.
Beat that in court. I'm just like, dude, really? He got jacked. He's just driving down the street just because he's pissed.
So have you dealt with that, like where you could point your finger on it, like cops pulling you over because you're black, or whatever, anything in society at all?
So I was 22, and my buddy had a Regal. We got pulled over for a headlight being out. Back in the day, we all had 40s sitting on the lap, driving through Parkland. Get pulled over. The cop checks everybody's IDs. I pull up the short card. Cop pulls me out. Hey, Mr. Smith. Well, looks like you're the one going to jail tonight. And I'm like, for what? He runs me for prostitution, drug sales, and a whole line of stuff.
What?
Yeah. So I go to jail for this.
Where's the prostitution go?
He was wearing his uncle's wedding dress.
I'll explain that later. I'm laughing at the cop the whole time. I'm like, dude, I don't pay for anything. He's like, no, you're running prostitution out of your establishment. I'm like,
oh, he thought you were a pimp because you're
black. So this is not a joke. I'm with a red bone, a Mexican, and an Asian. I'm a token black guy still.
You should probably explain what a red bone is, because I understand, but I don't think most people.
Okay, red bone is half black and half white. The red bone. I'm laughing at the cop the whole time, and this is just pissing him off. My picture doesn't come up on his computer screen, and it's false arrest, just to clear that part up.
Right.
The guy that they think is me, we have the same exact name, same first name, same middle name, same last name.
Wow.
I'm just like, dude, really? So I get to jail, I'm still laughing. I'm like, well, mom and dad will get me out of this. I'm like, you know what?
How old were you at the time?
Just 22.
Oh, that's a young pimp.
Yeah, but the dates were messed up. This would have made me 13. This guy's older than I was. I'm just like, man, he's living a life. I'm getting arrested for his dumb shit.
Wow.
So I get arrested, and I call my mom. They give me my one phone call. And this is my second date with my girlfriend now, Tammy. I go through the motions, get fingerprinted, whatnot. I'm in the freaking jail cell with like 50 other motherfuckers in there. And it's like, shit, I want to say like 3 o'clock in the morning. And breakfast is early as hell in jail. I think I got a sandwich, some Cheerios, and whatever.
Was that Pierce County?
Pierce County.
That was like 4:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know that? No, I'm just fucking with you.
I'm not going into it.
Next guest, Moto.
All I gotta say is waking up for breakfast and then going back to sleep is bullshit.
So I'm laughing still the whole time. The lights come on, everybody starts waking up and eating. And half the people in there I went to high school with. Public school. I'm just like, holy shit.
So they let you off eventually, right? They figured it out, and you were let out and not charged with anything, right?
No, so this is our second date, besides the bar fight.
Yeah.
Her mom puts up her house and the car for me to get out of jail. I had called my parents, like, look, I got more time than I got money, so, yeah, just let me relax in here. You know, it's the weekend. It was my day off, too, so I'm good. I get a call, and they're like, Mr. Smith, you're out. I'm like, I told my mom I got more time than I got money. I see my girl and her mom sitting out there waiting for me. Cold beer in hand. I'm just like, you guys are freaking rock. One more reason to love your ass. Because if your girl's ever bailed you out of jail, I mean, that's the best feeling. So I wound up having to sue. It was supposed to be hush-hush, but whatever. I mean, y'all fucked up. Your computer sucked. It's probably Apple or something. Sorry, guys, if that was one of your sponsors. Jail is a different experience. I don't see why people go back and forth. I spent my 8 hours in there, and that's the only way to make money. So if you go to jail for false arrest, do your 8+. Otherwise, you don't have a law. Well, you might have a lawsuit, but in my experience, that was the lawsuit.
False arrest, and if you're in there for 8 hours or more, because they can legally detain you for 8 hours, or no matter what, or
I don't know if it's no matter what, but in my case,
right,
that's the way it worked out. I had a good Jewish lawyer.
Naturally.
Go Jewish.
Seriously?
Yes.
All right.
One of my best friends got married to, I'm not going to say that name, but got married to a biker club that was a lot of racism going on. And two black guys at a wedding, and one's getting married to his daughter. They showed me nothing but love. Except for when it was time to get in the hot tub. Hey!
So I was in a situation where I was forced to be with a large amount of people that I didn't know for a length of time. But I met this skinhead dude, straight up SS's on his neck and everything, and I'm not trying to talk to him because I'm guessing, I'm not white, so I'm probably not welcome to talk to him. And that's fine, whatever. Then he comes up and introduces himself to me. He's like, how come you're not talking to me? I'm like, well, I just assumed that you didn't want anything to do with me. And he goes, No. I don't have an issue with Asians. I don't have an issue with blacks. I just hate Jews. I was like, okay, well, at least you're fucking honest.
Really?
Was it at Sherry's? No, because
nobody's ever forced to be at a Sherry's.
So, I did some time at Sherry's, 10 years upstate, and dude comes in all the time, and he's got white power tattooed on his freaking forearms, big as shit. I never said too much to him. I was like, well, I took his order, brought him his food, nothing. Old white guy comes in. Hey, he just sits down randomly. You gotta wait to be seated. Sits down. I was like, I don't need your wetback to freaking seat me. Like, looked around. I'm like, what the? I'm like, I'm not up on all the stereotype.
He was calling you a wetback?
He called me a wetback.
Must be going blind at the same time.
You don't look Mexican.
I'm fully not Mexican, but I love Mexican food.
Was this winter or something? Had you not been tanning?
Yeah, right. It's about February.
I mean, be accurate with your stereotypes. Come on now.
Right.
I was confused. I mean, stay in school. If you're gonna hate somebody, at least be right about it. But it's like, I don't want any wetbacks cooking my food.
Be specific about your recipe.
It was all black dudes. The cook was black. I was black. Server was white. The other server was white. And my boss comes up, and he's like, "We don't need you in here to support anything that Sherry has to do." I'm still confused at this point because I'm guessing I'm a wetback. Like, at least you could have dropped the N-bomb, I would be less confused. It's the middle of the day, so I mean, he didn't appear to be drunk. He just was wrong. I don't know. I guess if you're going to be prejudiced, do your homework.
Right? Get it right. How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about white people, Asians, whoever, using the N-word?
You know what? It's a word to me.
Yeah.
I've never... Offending just me. I don't know. I can't speak for every black person or anybody that I've walked past. Because I know white people. Somebody dropped the N-bomb and they get offended as shit. And they'll look at me like, dude, I don't give a
Say
shit.
something. Say something. Defend yourself.
They're looking at you like, what's the reaction going to be?
I mean, it's like I don't have NAACP on speed dial.
Right.
I'm not that guy. I'm just like, dude, that's your ignorance.
Do you ever say it yourself?
I don't. I don't use that word. It's just not me. I mean, I got love for everybody. I mean, if you look on my Facebook accounts, who I hang with, it's like a big rainbow. Every color I think I've accomplished to meet. And God, I want to meet more people. Because I mean, I think that's how I've stayed on top of my game is you can't be with one certain color because you'll only be locked into that one certain color. My best friend, she's Korean. Few more friends, they're black, white, Samoan, you name it. God, if you want to live your life just in a shoebox, you're stupid. If you just want to be like that and not meet more people.
Well, it's a narrow-minded way to live is to just want to be around people that look like you or look a certain way, or you got to keep your mind open. Like, how do you learn anything or progress as a person if you're just constantly surrounding yourself with the same people, the same ideas, the same way that you think, or it's healthy to challenge your ideas.
I like the way you put that. And I mean, I hope I live my life like that, and I inspire my children to live their life like that. Because my daughter at one point, she was like, "Dad, I want to be as black as you are." I'm like, "Dude, you're like half Asian and half black." Good luck with that. And apparently this summer she has accomplished most of that because she's darker than I am now. Funny as shit though, I have been in a suntan booth.
Why?
I want to experience everything a white person's done. So I got in a suntanning booth. I just don't want to die saying that I didn't try this.
Right.
So, I mean, from Asian food, African food, Indian food, you name it.
Yeah. See, it's just, there's no point in limiting yourself. There's no point in saying, I'm white, so I'm only going to do white things, or I'm black, so I'm only going to do black things. Like, whatever the fucking world says that I'm supposed to be because I'm fucking half Japanese.
Well, my whole life, people always say, "You're the whitest black I've ever met." Okay, but if I walk up into a job, pants sagging, braided hair, and just thugged out, do you think I'm going to get that job? Probably not. Or I'll be a dishwasher. Somewhere in the back room or somewhere hidden. That's going to kind of pigeonhole you to a certain money parameter. You're never going to expand your mind and your pocket if you do not conform to society. I'm not saying don't be black, don't be white, don't be Asian, don't be whatever you are. Be you. Be nice. Respect the next man. Don't be an next man. Because it's easy to go to jail. I'm a thug. I got my hood credit. Yeah, okay. I've been to college. I do the damn thing. I'm just trying to live my life one freaking pant leg, one step at a time.
Right.
Just like the rest of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that my dad was born in international waters. They came over here to escape the war, and then he pretty much immediately got put into an internment camp. But one of the things is he didn't want me to speak Japanese. He wanted me to speak English first and have a great, understanding of English, which, I'm sorry, Dad, I kind of failed you because my English is terrible and I fucking hate English. But at the same token, I can't speak Japanese either. But he felt that I should assimilate into society, whatever that be, and not focus so much on what I am, as a racial makeup.
I feel where your dad was coming from, but I also feel that he pumped the brakes on what you could have accomplished too. Because bilingual people can get further than somebody that speaks only one language.
Well, his idea was that he would teach me to speak Japanese at a later date, but it just so happens that he died when I was 10.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But yeah, because if I could speak a different language, I would jump on it.
He didn't want me to rely on the fact that I was only speaking Japanese.
So it wasn't because of the camp thing, the internment camp.
No, the only thing that ever came of that is he really wanted me to never join any sort of military force.
My parents were the same way too. No military.
Right.
Just like, why?
Well, but I was.
They never gave me the.
But I'm an only child too, and so are you.
Cheers.
So that's probably why they didn't want you to go in the military, because as an only child, they were worried that there would be nothing left to carry on their name.
Well, it's not like there's not enough Smiths out there. But,
but black ones, there's probably not. He's a blacksmith. Come on.
I don't know.
He's a blacksmith.
Well,
All right, we're going to take this shot. What do we got?
my bad.
drinking
I've been
this whole time.
I've been waiting patiently.
Drink up, man.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Salute. Are we supposed to shoot Gentleman's Jack? I thought it was a sipping drink.
There's no rule against it.
Cheers.
Shot's a shot. So what other kind of work have you had?
Moving. Body shop.
Bartender,
server. I worked at a fishing plant for 15 minutes.
like a hatchery?
15 minutes.
Yeah. I went to Labor Ready.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
Brother was desperate. and I'm not trying to get in the coke game, crack